So today we've got a super interesting game. Welcome to Siege Survival Gloria Victis. And today's video is sponsored by Ravenscourt and Black Eye Games. I want to give them a huge thank you for supporting my channel and sponsoring today's video. So what is this game all about? It is super interesting. It's really awesome. So you control citizens that are being besieged, and the city that has been pretty much taken over except for the final keep, and you have to rebuild within this keep and maintain what's left of the city before it's conquered, or prevent it from being conquered by taking care of animals, building workshops, repairing weapons for the soldiers to hold the bastion against the enemy forces to increase their chances of winning. And while you're doing that during the day, you also have to scavenge. This is the coolest part. You have to scavenge for supplies during the night. So you have to use secret passageways to go out into these different sections of the city and avoid enemy soldiers and collect resources that are going to aid you during the day when you're, using them to build. And you got to find food and water, and you got to cook food for the soldiers and the citizens, the workers that you're controlling. It is awesome. It's just a really cool, interesting setting. It's just really awesome. So it's your classic survival game in a very unique and interesting situation. And if we go to new story, we've got different options here. You've got your basic story here. This will give you a tutorial. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to play, about an hour's worth of the story so you can see the basics of the game and see what it's all about. You also have quick start and explorer. Explorer is more focusing on the economic and scavenging aspects of the game. And then you have all these different challenges, and you can make your own custom scenarios. So there's a lot of replayability in this game. So if you guys look down in the video description, there is a link to the game. Get the game. You guys are gonna love it. So please, check out that link, click on it, get the game. It is awesome. It is so much fun, and you will see exactly why. So let's just jump in and start the story. Pretty cool. So this is kind of like a fantasy. I mean, obviously they're inspired by Vikings, but we're gonna have some fantasy factions here. The horns of war sounded, and they are attacking us. They are laying siege to our settlement. The town guard fought bravely. There you go. They sent out a messenger to summon aid while the outnumbered guards focus on protecting. Then we got a couple. I'm not sure what this does exactly. I don't know if this changes your starting supplies or something, but you have a couple options here. Let's see, send out a messenger. Let's say workers scavenging supplies. Knowing the fate of the castle depends on food stock, and guards gave their lives to help salvage as much as possible. Would the extra supplies help us survive the siege? It was up to the rest to ensure the sacrifice would not be squandered. Okay. The bloodshed continued, street by street, square by square. Yeah, so they continue to push, but things couldn't get any worse. When a glimpse of a monstrous figure or the barracks was destroyed. Let's say, I'm kind of afraid of this figure, so let's say the barracks was destroyed. Anyone still able to carry a blade was ordered to ready themselves for defense at the bastion. At last, a tremendous boulder crashed down into the barracks. The ceilings collapsed, killing and wounding many men still trapped inside. Our defense would be much weaker. Oof. We took shelter in the keep and took stocks in the situation. It's up to us to support the soldiers as they fight off the enemy. Let's do this. All right, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so I've played a little bit of the tutorial, so I'll just kind of skip through this little like information, the info screens. So let's just go quickly rush over here and talk to our other characters. So you can play as multiple characters, and basically he saw his family die and he's pretty torn up about it. You can always pause and read this, but just for the sake of, you know, keeping up with a good pace, we'll skip through it. So we got to build him a warm meal, or make him a warm meal, and find materials needed to build a stump and sawhorse. Okay, so we have some supplies lying around. So the first thing you want to do is go over here and gather supplies, and when you do, you get a certain amount of resources. So yeah, you get items. Here's the items. So we got some wood and some fibers, and when you take that, it stores it into the little storehouse over here, or warehouse, whatever you want to call it. Now that we have these supplies, we can go to the storehouse and we can build our first structure, and then you place it out inside the settlement here. So we can build a stump and sawhorse, which will allow us to build firewood and planks. So basically it helps us break down wood into different items. So we'll put that I guess we could put it right here. So let us build. It's really like it's a lot to manage in this game, in terms of like you got to keep up with your feeding the pigs and chickens and food for not only your characters but also the soldiers. It's pretty cool. And then at night when you have to scavenge, it's really fun because it's a completely different game experience. So now that we got this, we got to chop some wood. Yes, so when we're in this screen, we can do different types. We can do planks, we can do firewood, but we're just gonna make firewood. We'll do 3 of them, sure, and we'll start crafting. And you can speed it up here on the top right, but we don't want to go too fast. We got some resources, some raw food over here, and boom. There we go, we got our raw food, and now we also have materials to build a fireplace using the storehouse. So let's go back to the storehouse and click on the fireplace, and we will put this we'll put it on some, this little path here. There we go. You don't want to put in the bushes and set them on fire. This is a good spot. So we'll build our fireplace, and that's how we will make our food. And remember, he's hungry, tired. We gotta do that for him. Here we go. Let's go ahead and craft. And so you can make different meals here. You can go to raw vegetables. You can put dried vegetables. For now, we're going to use an egg and some wood and craft, I guess, like a nice egg stew. A nice little breakfast for dinner. How nice of me, taking care of this guy. Lost his entire family. All right, so let's go talk to him. Yes, he's still exactly where I left him, shivering. Yep, okay. Let's feed him. He eats and he falls asleep. And recovery is so much better if we had a simple bed, which we could build with materials lying in the streets. The gates connecting the city to the castle is damaged, but you recall there's a secret passage. So we use secret passages throughout the castle to to get in the outer parts of the settlement to scavenge for supplies. The thing is when you're out there scavenging for supplies, there's going to be enemy forces that, so it basically simulates or represents the enemy that have pushed so far, into the settlement. It's pretty cool. So a soldier standing before me is covered in blood. Alright, so this is one of the defending soldiers. He's stunned speechless by the loss of his aunt and nieces, yet another blow falling on a man already exhausted. Yet another blow falling on a man already exhausted, but there is no time to grieve. Yes, he's upset. What do you need? We need arrows, he said. Quite a lot of them. That's the other cool thing. So you're not a soldier, but when you go out and scavenge, and here we go, it's nighttime. Day 1, nighttime, we're gonna scavenge the city. And this is the screen where, okay, let me just show you. This is a good representation of where we're at. We're right here, okay? The enemy has taken control of all of this. So at night, you can go in here and scavenge for supplies in the different regions. But we need to go into the marketplace. We're going to use this secret passage here. So let's start scavenging. But yeah, you need to get supplies for the bastion. Because if you improve the supplies of the bastion, it improves their chances of winning against enemies. Now, enemies will attack the bastion every so often. And the more supplies and food and everything you can get for them, the better their chances of holding the enemy back. Ooh, nice. Got some gold here. And so when you look around, you can see that there are supplies laying around. And you just simply go over and collect them. We got some rubble over here. What do we got? Ooh, nice. Alright, so the game is wanting us to go to this building here. We got a little scripted situation. So you found the workshop, need to say. Have been there. The building has been scorched and looted. Not good. We need to find arrows, and it's been looted. But we look inside, and we find arrows piled up. Yes, in the back, there it is. Beautiful. Yes, we have arrows. But unfortunately, a beam collapses and falls on me and injures me. And then when we walk outside, we see an old woman. She has taken a man off the tree who was hanging. And it was her son. And so we can help bury the corpse, or we can take the axe and leave. I'm gonna help her bury the corpse of her son. And she gives me a small sack. And it's, well, we found the arrows, and then she gave us valuables, which I don't see how valuables even help us in this situation. I'm not sure what it's for yet. I haven't gotten that far, but because, you know, in a time like this, money doesn't really matter. It's all about food and resources. So, oh, nice. We found some meat there. So we need to keep looking for supplies until we get some cloth and fiber. That way we can build a bed. But we have the arrows. Let's see. There's some herbs. I think with the herbs, you can make like medicinal things like medicine, if I'm not mistaken. I have yet to use the herbs yet. And here's the cloth. Beautiful. So we've got all the cloth. We got all of that we need. Now we need to bring the arrows back to the castle. You can click this red button and your character will take the quickest path. But careful, when you run, you see this like area of effect here, this circle. That's kind of, that means your sound. That's as far people, like if there's somebody nearby, they can hear within that area, that zone. And I do apologize if I'm going really fast here. I just want to try to cover as much as the game in one video as possible. Let's see, the night was calm, but the enemy assault can come any day, and we must prepare for it. Okay, this is where this gets really interesting. So to go to the bastion, we click on this, and this will give you a screen where you can drop off supplies at the bastion. So to do that, let's go ahead and take these arrows and give them that, and that strengthen their defense. So you see that? So if we take this back, their defense is 30. The attackers here are at 35. When we add the arrows, it gives us the edge. Actually, no, we're still behind. Look at that. We're at 34 and they're at 35. All right, let's go talk to the carpenter. Let's see, Bertram is feeling better. It was Flint, right? He asks. I remember you visiting my workshop once or twice. Yes. Yes, hello. I took care of you. So now we have a new character. And he is, he is a carpenter. So he is a handyman. And look at, you can see the traits of the different characters. He's tired. He's thirsty. Lightly wounded. So let's have this handyman do some of the work here. Send arrows. Wait, did I not? I thought I sent them the arrows. Maybe I have more arrows? I don't know. We need to go back and... Oh, there we go. Okay, we gave them the arrows. Very nice. Very good. And then we need to clear the debris blocking the well. So here's the well over here. Because we need water. Your basic supplies that you need. Water, food. Alright, nice. We got some good material there. Go ahead and clear this. Oh, we found some water. Nice. So you remove the debris. Sadly, no avail. The well's base has been crushed by trebuchet. Perhaps we could find some portable water in the city market, or the city market under the darkness. Yes. All right, so at night we're gonna have to look for fresh water. Let's go ahead and clear the debris blocking the pig pen and the... Oh, nice, more valuables. And we have a lot of cloth. We can make a lot of bandages. Boom. So that's all good. All right, so the tired and wounded need proper rest. Construct a bed in the keep. Let's go to the keep. Here's the keep, obviously. And in here, we can set up the beds. And we can also... let's see. Remember to give them bandages or medication if the condition is serious. Your characters will only get back on their feet with a combination of rest and healing items. Okay, so consider... Okay, let's build a bed. Consider this as the healing station for your workers and soldiers, I suppose. There we go. Bed has been made. I might make another one. Oh, not enough resources. I need more fibers. But I do want to make 2 beds because I have 2 characters. Flynn is wounded. Make a makeshift bandage and then put him to bed for the night. Alright, so I believe... Yeah, we make the bandage at the store. I'm not wounded. Oh. That should help. Okay, yeah. We're making him a... Yeah, healing. Beautiful. So he's now been healed up, but he needs to rest. So we're going to take him to bed and let him rest because he's been hard at work. You know, scavenging, taking care of this guy. So Bertram is going to take care of him. Okay, Flynn is wounded. Use a makeshift bandage, then put him to bed for the night. Okay. Well, I think that's everything. Can I give him a bandage? Interesting. So if I give him a bandage, I guess that heals him. Alright, we'll hold on to this for now. And we will fast forward till nighttime. I guess we can just click on this. Yes. We can skip to night. And then once again, we're going to scavenge. There we go. Same area. And we'll start scavenging. And I'm going to really get as much as possible here. We're going to rush out of here. Now, night goes by very quickly, so let's gather as many supplies as possible. You also have these little barriers here. You have to clear them out by using a shovel. I think you can build a shovel. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure you can find them. That's how I found a shovel and like cleared it out. All right, we found some water. So we need to find 10 clean water. And we'll just find them in the barrels laying around and stuff. We also want to try to collect items that will help the soldiers. We want to strengthen our defense. Okay, beautiful. So nothing yet in terms of water or supplies that will help the you know, the defenders, the soldiers. Ooh, here's a shovel. Beautiful. Now you can only carry a certain amount. You can see there's a limit of how much you can carry. There's some cloth, and then here's some more water. All right, we still. Oh, is that not? Was it? What was that? Dirty water. Boil to make clean water. Oh. I was like, what is that? Let's see, so there's a little obstacle blocking this little location here. We need to use a torch to burn the corpse, and then we can get some resources here. We definitely want to focus on that soon. Okay, let's get more clean water. I need to try to find more arrows or anything. Ah, here we go. Fresh water. I'm going to drop this. Yes, drop. And take more water. Alright, so we have enough clean water. But I'm curious if we could try to find some kind of arrow or weapon to improve our defenses. Yeah, we definitely need this for a new bed. What can I drop? I have so much wood. I'm gonna drop all the wood. Take this. Okay. Alright, so here's the map. Event in the city. Event in the city. Let's go over here. So we're gonna go actually back. It's kind of cool. At night, you can't really like scroll around with your mouse like during the day, because you're limited to what you can see. Represent, you know, that nighttime. Let's go over here, see what happens. You approach the city gate from the market to the harbor. It would be an incredibly convenient shortcut for your nightly journeys. Oh, we need a key. Okay. Alright, so I don't think that's gonna happen. But I'm gonna keep exploring. Night is not done yet. So we're gonna try to move quick here, because I've yet to find anything that will help us in terms of military defense. Oh, this is going so quick. And you gotta go quick. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's a problem. So, oh, that's an enemy force. You can see the marketplace is pretty empty of enemies. Okay, we gotta be sneaky here. Come on, give me some arrows. I need some arrows. Let's go, let's go. Alright, we gotta return to the cap. Oh no! Alright, spotted. Go, go, go. Alright, well, I don't want to risk it, but at least we opened up another path that we can check out next night. I'm just worried about the bastion. Here we go. Back to the... Yes. Back to the bastion. The enemy assault approaches. You must get ready for the worst. Oh boy. Alright, so... Let's give them a bandage to help heal some of their troops. It looks like Flint is back, but he's thirsty. But we got all that water. And the supplies you collect instantly goes to the storage here. So we're gonna let him drink. See, you're tired and thirsty. Give you some water. Alright, and then we're gonna put you to bed. Actually, let's see. First build a bed, and then you can go to bed. So we should have enough to craft a bed. Yep. We're gonna have 2 beds. My throat was so dry. Tutorial siege. The enemy is firing siege engines. A flying rock can cause serious damage when it hits a character or workshop, but some of the stones can be collected and used to strengthen the walls. Okay. The defenders can do everything they can to defend the castle against the invaders. This item you provided them give them a light of hope for survival. Oh, we'll see. I don't know. So the battle is underway. And here we go. Look at. Here comes the rocks. Okay, you go to sleep. As soon as these rocks come, let's collect the resource. Let's quickly take this as well. We need to hurry up. This is pretty epic. And we're gonna go on quick. And we're gonna send them some supplies because they need it. Hurry! Alright. I guess we sent them the supplies. So that strengthened our defense a little bit. Oh yeah, that strengthened their defense big time. The battles and our soldiers took the lives of many enemies, but their numbers are still high. Deliver bandages for wounded soldiers. Do we have bandages? We do not. I wonder, a necessary sacrifice. We pushed the enemy back, but it could hardly be called a success. We can't afford such sacrifices on our side much longer. 3 soldiers wounded. Garrison morale has suffered, and we lost the 2 arrows. Alright, so the battle is over. We survived, but at what cost? Can cure diseases. That's not what we need. We need more bandages, so we need more cloth. So let's see if we can just scavenge around here for more cloth or supplies. Herbal medicine. That doesn't really help us. Come on. Give me something good to eat. Let's go. Fibers. I might have used all the cloth to to make the bed. Alright, we got some eggs here. See, you need to manage your animals. They can be useful alive. For example, well-fed chickens lay eggs. Ah, you feed animals, select food edible for them using the left mouse button. You should you run out of food, you can kill the animals to obtain meat. Interesting. Alright. Man, they eat a lot. Alright, we gotta feed the pigs. I wonder if they, like, get fatter for us. I noticed that they gave us fertilizer. I'm not sure what we could use that for. Here, let's rummage through this debris here. I'm a little worried. We don't have any cloth or anything. So we might have to just collect some tonight. Oh, this is taking forever. We'll fast forward. I don't even think I'm gonna finish this. This is like an all-day thing. Alright, night is coming. Alright, we have to get cloth. Big time. So, night has come. We need you to scavenge the city. I guess you sleep in the bed. Actually, you can carry more, so you scavenge. And I guess you sleep in the bed. Let's go. Same location. Let's start scavenging. And time is against us, guys, so I'm gonna get this show on the road. Now, the marketplace is pretty safe. At least for now. Here we go. I think we got some more water here. Yep. Take all. Come on, hurry up. Ooh, vegetables. Let's take the veggies. Alright, well, we should probably go explore where we recently opened up a place. We do have some locations here that we can scavenge. That's right, those are just resources I dropped. Come on. That's literally me right now. Come on. Oh, more food for the pigs. I'm not gonna collect the dirty water. We do need to get a torch. That's one thing I need to build. Alright, let's go this way. We're gonna go into the new area that we haven't explored yet, but there are enemies over that way. We need cloth for the soldiers. They're wounded. They are wounded. I don't see any enemies here. Come on, something good. Cloth? Ooh, dried meat. And look, there's little hiding locations that you can go to. Fibers, I mean, all right, let's go hide. Here he is. Be quiet. There's more water over here. Now, does he? Come on, go, go, go. Does he turn back or does he make a loop? Alright, nighttime's almost over. It goes quick. Oh, nice. What can we drop here? Let's drop the wood. Take all. Well, we found some fibers, which we will desperately need for the soldiers. Ooh, rotten food. Guess we'll take the valuables. I don't think we really need any of this. I really need that cloth. Guess we'll take one of those. I think you can take max 5 per slot of each item. Uh-oh. No. So he's going around that way. Let's check over here. I just want cloth. That's all I'm asking for. Oh, beautiful. Okay, we need to make room for this. What do we want to get rid of? I guess we'll get rid of all of this. Nice. Okay. Alright, now we need to get out of here. We need to go back. Oh, careful, careful. Enemy, enemy, enemy. Now we gotta be careful because I think you're like super easily spotted during the day. Alright, I think we're good. Run back. Hurry. There we go. Woo! Mission successful. It looks even worse with the fear of last night. Tense. He tells you the wounded soldiers after the assault has been to desperately need bandages for their weapons repaired. Scouts have been seen soldiers of the Sangmar Empire to the south. Sangmar! This is Sangmarian fleet here to attack our lands. Are they going to strike the Izmirs back? For now, they're a great unknown. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Let's slow this down. Let's give some bandages. We'll take the destroyed structure. Alright, but they definitely need some bandages. Now, do we build them? Find or craft a makeshift bandage. Alright, my guy is super tired. Okay. Let's take you out. You're hungry. You're thirsty. Go ahead and drink. Okay, so we need to find or craft makeshift bandage. Oh, we have cloth, right? We found cloth? Alright, you're really tired too, but you are hungry as well. Let's go ahead and make some food. We need to deliver 3 meals to the soldiers. Okay. So we'll make 2 meals here. You'll eat one of the meals. Build the repair workshop. Okay. Build herbal workshop. Find or craft makeshift bandage. I thought we have cloth. I thought we had cloth to do this. To like build our own bandages. They should pop up here. Okay. We got some food. Go ahead and eat. And then you're gonna go sleep. Okay, good job. Now go sleepy. Alright, you need to make more meals. Oh, we need more firewood. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, more firewood, please. Yeah, we'll do 3 firewood. Get that going. So I'm doing slow motion right now because I really need to think about how to do this. I'm just so confused because... Okay, there we go. We did find cloth, did we not? Alright, let's craft. Alright, we'll speed it up a little bit. Okay, how much food do we have? We have 2 meals. Alright, we need to make 1 more. There's a battle in 2 days. Oh, we still don't have enough wood? Did I not make enough wood? Alright, let's make some more firewood. Let's speed that up. There we go. Okay. Let's go back over here. Make our final meal for the soldiers. My guy's getting hungry too, so I might make another meal. And then we can send 3 meals to them. So delivering 3 meals. Okay, cool. We got that done. We need to build a repair workshop. How do we do that? Do we build that here? A repair workshop. Build a herbal workshop. Alright. Let's go do our daily duties. Take care of these pigs here. Okay, we got some fertilizer. We'll also feed them. Man, they eat a lot. Okay, and then let's go to the hen house. Now, do we need to feed the chickens too? I believe we do. Very hungry. Here, we can give them some rotten food. Here, we'll feed them what little I have. but we will certainly feed them. Man, it's really tough. Like, because night goes by so quick. Oh, we have an egg. Find or craft a bandage. Let's see. I mean, we can try to build something at the storehouse. I just thought we found cloth. Yeah, we have 5 cloth. So how do we build bandages? Here's a repair workshop. So we need to get a repair workshop. We need, it looks like a toolbox there and some plank wood. So I think we build that over here, potentially. So yeah, we need to build the plank wood here. There we go. So we'll craft that, and then we need to build something that creates the tools, because we got to get that repair workshop. And I believe there's a battle in how many days? 2 days. So we need to hurry up and build this stuff. I must be missing something. You know, like, how do we make this makeshift bandage? Like, before it was just over here. We need more wood. We should get some from the rubble. Here, go do this. Okay, it's almost nighttime. Crafting some supplies. Okay, let's slow it down, because we need to go back over here. So we've got the planks of wood. I think we have to build something else. A workbench. Yeah, tools. Yep, we got to build this. We'll build it right next to it. Put it right here. Build, build, build. I wonder what's in here. I wonder if there's something good, because it's taking so long to search. Let's see if we could... Just 1 wood? Are you serious? Alright, we'll have Birdman sleep. He's hungry, but we'll have Flint to scavenge again. Yeah, alright, let's start scavenging again. And let's go quick. We're gonna go back to that same area we went to. We need to build a torch too. I bet that's where the key is. I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, I'm pretty sure... let's just keep going. There might be some leftover supplies we left over here. Yeah, see? Alright, we definitely want that. Food for the pigs. Alright, let's take this. We can always drop the wood. Oh, there's a lot of supplies over here. Wood. Wood. Looks like there's an event over here. Oh, good. Can feed the pigs with that. Let's go see what's over here. Sign in the street tells you that this was, or apothecary under the swan. Ooh. I wonder if they'll have... Try to break down the door. Interesting. So we gotta figure out how to break down that door. I bet there's bandages in there. Oh, nice. More food for the piggies. Let's go check this rubble really quick. We gotta look out for that enemy, though. Oh, crap. Here he comes. Let's hide over here. Quick. Does he come down here? I think he does. There's some water over here as well. That's good. Oh, he's got to get some water. Alright, you scum attacking my people. Just trying to survive out here. Keep walking. Alright, let's go get some water. Hopefully it's clean water, not dirty. Yes, that's a lot too. Alright, please. What arrows? Anything like that. Alright, we're halfway through the night. Okay, more plant fiber, more meat. That's good. We can make meals out of that. Okay. That's fine. We have enough wood. Man, why? I didn't think it was going to be this difficult to find. Ooh, a shovel. Alright, we got to drop something. Here, let's just drop these planks. Take the shovel. The shovel helps us unlock new areas, essentially. Alright, we'll take that. Nothing. Nothing too good here. Alright. We took all we could there. Let's check this area. Oh, definitely want this. Okay. Let's check this. Can we check this from here? Ooh, this looks interesting. Alright, we gotta go back to the castle. Alright, we got a little bit of time. Ooh, broken axe. That's something we definitely want. So let's take that. What should we drop? I'm gonna drop all this wood. Because we can repair the axe and give it to the soldiers. Alright, we gotta hurry up. Dirty water. Let's see if we can get in here. You enter a small square between the tenants' houses. But then, wait. Yes, okay. Chubby woman inside, work dress, emerges from the hallway. Lifting her way with a candle, a friend. She whispers with relief, approaches you, smiling faintly. What's going on? I wouldn't leave them like this, she said, as she looks at the patched up patients, citizens, soldiers alike. They need help. Ooh, is there something we could trade? Let's trade. Oh. Okay, so let's take the iron bars. Because we can turn those to arrows. We can actually make arrows. Give them some water. Give them this wood. Alright, forget that. We can make that later. Maybe we shouldn't do that much wood. I don't know. This is kind of cool. It's like a little trading station. I mean, they got a lot of cloth. How much for iron? Sure, you could do better than that. It's not even worth it at this point. Look at this. I can't. I'm almost giving her my entire. No. Forget it. I'm getting out of here. Let's go back. We'll come back. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe we gotta make something really good. That's interesting. Alright, so we're headed back. We're back in the marketplace. Alright, so we have another broken axe. That's really good because we can repair it. The night was calm. Alright, so let's continue building this. You are thirsty though, so as soon as you finish, let's actually have you come out. Okay. You go ahead and drink. You're really thirsty. Let's have you go ahead and cook some meals. I need to make a bunch of firewood. Alright, let's craft this. You're hungry, but here, you make your own meal. So we need to build the repair workshop. That is our #1 goal here. Okay, eat this. Alright, now go to sleep. Okay. So, we need to now build the toolbox. Here we go. I think we're gonna have to build more, more planks after this too. And it takes a while to build a toolbox. It'd be cool if these characters like leveled up and got better at doing things. Like maybe he would get faster at building certain things. Okay, so we built the toolbox. Do we have enough? Yes. Repair workshop. We'll build this right here. Go, go, go. And then we need to take care of our chickens and pigs. They are always gonna be hungry. Oh, my guy's super hungry and thirsty too. So as soon as we build this, we'll get him some water and stuff. Because we have to hurry up because there's next battle in 1 day, eventually. And it's like, it's tough. There's like so much to do in so little time. Okay, go drink some water. Alright, make some food. Alright, repair the axe and take it back to the soldiers. We gotta hurry up. Here, eat. Alright, repair axe. Eesh. Alright, we need planks. Oh my god, we gotta hurry. I guess we'll feed the pigs tomorrow. Alright, just cancel. Alright, craft. Alright, I think we're gonna get this done. Alright, let's give them the axe. That improves the defense a ton. We have another axe we can repair, but let's go feed the pigs. We can. Okay. Give them all. We can feed them eggs. We should hold on to some of this. Alright, go, go, go. And then we'll feed you guys this. Really? That's all we got? I guess some vegetables. Okay. Oof. Barely did it in time. Nice. Alright. Let's have you go sleep. Yep. Okay. So you'll sleep in bed and you're the nighttime guy. Alright, so let's start scavenging. We're gonna go back to that little like location. We have a shovel too, right? We still, oh no, we don't. Wonder what happened to that shovel. Because remember, we need the shovels to unlock certain locations. on quick. Now, does he turn in here? Ooh, nice. No, he does not. Alright, good. Okay, so we pretty much cleared out this area. Go back over here. I think we honestly, we looked everywhere over here. So I really need to build that torch. I'm just gonna grab everything I can over here. I think actually we haven't gone down here. Or maybe we have. Yeah, it looks like we have. What do we have here? Yeah, we've looked everywhere. Okay. Let's go see if we can find a shovel. We definitely, I know that key. If you guys remember, we were trying to unlock a section of the castle. I know for sure the key is hidden behind the gas. Like over here. That's probably the case. I think we'll be able to build another we'll be able to build the torch. All right, I think that's pretty much everything. Let's just go back. Okay. Yes, let us return. The enemies are preparing to attack. All right, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna craft and repair the axe. You are thirsty, so we're gonna, as soon as you build this, you are going to give them an axe to up their defense. Wow. They are starving, by the way. Oh, no. Make some food for them. Hurry. You're thirsty? Let's go drink. Alright, so we're sending them the axe. Tutorial siege, take cover. Oh boy. Hold on, wait. We have food for you. And we'll give them some water. We never got any bandages. Oh my god. Oh no! I wanted that iron too. Prepare. Alright, I just realized we were way out of time, guys. So we'll end it here. I guess like right after this battle. Oh god, take cover. Repair the broken. Oh, take the fire out. Oh god. I don't know if we're gonna win this. Here, pigs. I'll feed you. Here, have some rotten eggs. Let's feed the chickens some meat. Or why not? Close the gate, don't let the pig out. The battle has ended. Our soldiers took the lives of many, but their numbers are still high. Oh god. Oh god. Now we gotta repair all this stuff. Alright guys, that's gonna end it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little sneak peek into the game. If you want to see more, let me know by liking the video. But yeah, the game's on Steam, so check it out. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time on the battlefield.